I think we got a good result here. It has a beautifully textured background. Check this out. It's like an overall kind of like a pebbly finish, which is really interesting. And that's really different from all the other results that I've had. Very atmospheric. Hello everyone, welcome to another sequel of Art Whisperer 88. This was a ghost print from my last video, and it picked up all the leftover red paint as well as the light green. So this was the second print. Now before I proceed, I'm going to show you a little trick. Sometimes these papers tend to curl and they go like this, and it makes working on it a bit of a problem. And I don't like to tape this down. Some artists tape it all around, like when you're doing watercolor. I'd rather not do that. Instead, let me show you. Instead, to counteract the curling, I go like this. Do this very, very gently. Okay. I used to work in a mailroom for a poster shop, and this is how we would carefully roll our posters to be put in a mailing tube. And when you roll the paper in an opposite direction, provided you do it very slowly and carefully, your paper will be forced to lay flat. And you can see it's not curled anymore. You may have to do it several times if your paper is badly rolled up, like for example it came in a tube. Or if you can wait, you unroll it and place something heavy on top, and then that would help to make it lay flat. So anyway, that was my little tip of the day. Again, I went through my box of scraps and leftover stencils, and I found these guys. This is a phthalo blue stencil, and it has some interesting colorations here made by a brayer. So I think this would make a nice main subject matter here. And then I have this. This is also leftover stencil. The same with this. I think these guys will look good here, like so. This piece here. I'm debating using this red, or this is a practice, this is a warm-up piece. thought it would look good maybe here. I think that will work. So I'm gonna go ahead and as usual I mount the tissue paper first because it's the most fragile. So let me get my Mod Podge and going to do this left side. Okay, in the case of tissue paper, I don't glue the piece because it's much too fragile. I just do the layer underneath and then put the glue on top. Like so. Then this goes next. It's like an inverted letter D. Again, I'm going to give the piece some time to soften up because it's a little wrinkled. As you can see, it's curling up. But once the water penetrates the paper, it softens up and then it's easier to mount. There. Now the good thing about acrylic paint is once it dries, it is waterproof and it doesn't smear. Unlike some watercolor paints, once they get wet, they start to reactivate. This corner piece here. This is also a leftover stencil. I think this looks good here. this long piece right there. And then this piece here. Again, this is a modified X. As you can see the outline of the inside. Then this bottom piece here. Like so. And then lastly, now this is a leftover stencil, but it's made of construction paper. It is thicker, but it's a little more absorbent than cardstock. Okay, I think that takes care of that. I'm going to air dry this piece and then show you close up. Okay, I'm back from a short break. This has dried nicely. Now, this is me being unable to leave well enough alone. I want to add an orange line with this 3D liner, and I'm going to do it like a very gentle curve that crosses these two elements in order to join them together. So I'm going to go like so. Okay, that's one. I'm going to do a second one at a sharper angle. Okay, then a few more marks. All right, I think I'm going to call that done. Now the orange 3D liner is really raised. It really is 3D. I think whatever thickener they put in the paint makes it raised. so gives it like a little different dimension to the line. So here's a close-up. Those are the orange marks. And I think the marks give the composition a lot of interest together with the collage elements. So anyway, thank you for watching, and please give me a thumbs up and share this video with your friends, and I hope to see you next time.